Welcome back. Let's take a quick look at XPR network. So here we are on the 1 day chart. And we are looking bullish. We are pushing back to the highs of February of this year. We are trying to break through the 7 tenths of a penny and hopefully move up to 1 cent. And then from there, head back to 5 cents, which we did hit a few years ago back in October of 2021. We did hit 10 cents. On other exchanges, they did hit 10 cents. But for now, let's try and break through the 1 cent and push back up. We are looking bullish. Our RSI on the 1 week chart is also pointing up. Let's zoom in. So we are looking bullish. We are pushing up. And let's see if we can get to the 91 RSI that we hit this year. One of the reasons why I like the XPR network is because of MetalX lending. So MetalX lending, it's a place to lend out your crypto, to lend and borrow against it. So here we go. So how MetalX lending works. So MetalX lending is a non-custodial, decentralized lending platform built on the XPR network. So I do lend my XPR back to the ecosystem. So I have about 1.8 million XPR network, and I am getting paid loan tokens. I do get paid 3.62 APY. So an APY is compounding interest. And APY is different from APR. But let's take a look at the loan token. So loan token, it is back at all-time highs, well, close to all-time highs. The all-time high was 0.00191097, and we are getting there. We are about 62 bips away from the all-time highs. So back to metals lending. So for the metals lending, when we lend out XPR or XRP, Bitcoin, Litecoin, these cryptos on the platform, Dogecoin, we get paid loan tokens, which these are my rewards. And then these loan tokens, we can stake them back into the ecosystem. So far, I staked about 50,000 loan tokens, and my APR is 3.46. So I plan to stake my 30,070 XP loan tokens back to the ecosystem. But so back to staking. So we can stake our loan tokens to 2029, and our APR will be close to 14%. But as you go lower, your APR will also drop. And like on average, it's probably a good idea to stake it for 90 days and get paid 4% APY. But also for staking, this APR, we get paid back loan tokens, and here they are. These are rewards, and basically it's a wheel where we stake our loan tokens, we get more loan tokens, and those loan tokens we can stake them back. And these loan tokens, they are used to make important choices and important decisions back on the XPR network. So let me show you this tab. So we can go on here and vote for decisions. Let's go back to loan protocol. So here there are these proposals where we use our loan tokens to vote on certain proposals. So some pending ones are like use of the loan protocol token to facilitate loan repayments on the Metals lending platform. Some have expired, so like these must go back on to the active ones, so they can be voted on. But one I like was ADA, so add ADA to loan protocol lending market, but it did fail. It must hit 25% quorum, and it didn't make it. It hit about 21%. So when this does go back to the active one, I will go back into and use my loan tokens to vote for ADA to be added to the loan protocol. Let's go back to the metals lending. So we can borrow, lend, and then borrow against our cryptos. So it's like, for example, XRP. If we do borrow against our XRP, we are actually making money because we're getting paid 14% loan tokens to borrow XRP. And to borrow, we simply go on, for example, XRP, and we put our borrow amount, and we can borrow up to $13,000 at XRP. This XRP will go into our wallet, and from there we can send it to Coinbase or Binance and exchange it for US dollars and send that to our Chase account or Wells Fargo or Bank of America. Let's go also check something else. So back here, so these rates on Medex lending, they are not fixed, they are variable. So they are based off if a lot of people are borrowing against these assets, or APY goes up. If more people are lending these assets, or APY to borrow goes down. Just keep that in mind, that if you borrow crypto, if a lot of people are borrowing the crypto, the APY goes up, and your amount that you pay back will go up. Keep that in mind. So that info is here, and I will leave a link in the description also about this information. And that's what I have for you guys today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.